Good morning, everybody. Hey, Coach Nick here with your second part in this series of kind of the dream or the vision behind HonorBound. And I wanted to start by kind of backing up a little bit with my own journey and basically part of the story of what I saw with my 10 years in the industry. Over and over again, I saw people who would come to me and they would be, hey, I want to lose 20 pounds. And for many of them, they wanted to lose more than that. They just didn't believe they could. Or I'd hear things like someone literally, as sad as this story is, someone came to me once and said, I'm really tired of being the fat person in my group of friends. Or I can even go to my mom's story, right? My mom once told me that she was really sad whenever she would get invited to, or she didn't look forward to getting invited to weddings because she could never find a dress that didn't make her look fat. And I mean, what a horrible way to have to go through life where you dread getting invited to a big celebration because of being so uncomfortable in the way you look or not being able to find clothing that makes you feel attractive. And so anyways, over my course of my career, I would watch people come into the gym and they would, come in and they'd want to lose 10 pounds, lose 10 pounds in 30 days, or they'd come in and be like I said, they'd want to lose 20 pounds, or they'd have a big event, a wedding, a vacation coming up, and they would lose the weight and then they would put the weight back on. They would lose the weight and they would put the weight back on. And I watched that yo-yo over and over again. And many times it got worse and worse. It would get harder and harder to take that weight back off. And then on the other side of it, I had my own personal journey where I took off 80 pounds myself, and I kept that off for these, last 10 years or whatever, right? Since my weight loss journey, right? Took off about 90 pounds. I've started at over 240 pounds. I'm now around 160, and I basically stayed between 160 and 165 for the last 7 years. So found a way that worked very successfully for me. Now, I understand that not everybody's journey will be like mine, or what worked for me won't work for everybody. But when Mandy and I were starting HonorBound, we talked a lot about that we wanted to create a place where people could actually have success, where fitness could become more than just a yo-yo diet, more than just a place where they would lose the 10 pounds, leave, and then 2 years later come back and be like, yep, I'm back where I was when I started. And so we wanted to see if we could create a culture, a community, a family where, one, this would be sustainable, something you could do for the rest of your life. And also, we looked at just some of the things that we'd seen to be successful in our own journeys, and what were the things that we could, kind of like I talked about in that very first video. And so when we were wrestling through all of this, that was a big part of the vision we wanted to create, was could we help people maybe in a way that was just a little bit different than the way the gyms had traditionally done it in the past. And so I can't wait to that's why the events and the athlete part will come into this next part of our story.